the Washington football team. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
On 2nd and 9. Smith. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll run with Barber, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
Trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
7-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He uncorks it for Snead. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Washington.
Seven, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
Play action. It's Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Washington first down.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On first down, Gibson. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. The 40, 30, the 20, 10, 5. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Washington will take over first and 10. At their own.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
To throw again on second down. Jackson buying time to his left. He'll run it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be second and goal. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The ball carrier.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. This just a 24-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 42.
A gain of 12.
12 yards there as they move the chains. Smith on 1st down. Catch is made. It's Harmon.
Smith's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
To the air again, Smith. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews down. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Jackson's pass intended for Sean Culkin. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. The final shot before break. Jackson to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. But gutsy call there. Yanks at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Malik Harrison on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Smith. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
Smith's pass.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now Smith. Got an open man. It's Harmon. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Kelvin Harmon.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Smith's pass.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll fake it. Now Smith escaping the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A shotgun snap for Smith.
And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson, complete.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 6 yards away.
And Washington able to make this a close game again.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and
got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews
as the Ravens push further out in front.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down, Washington.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Smith.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Complete to Logan Thomas.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 50, it's Smith.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield.
Smith's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Smith throwing again.
6-yard line.
And my goodness, another interception.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day.